Hello everyone and welcome to another Battlefield Bad Company 2 video. In this video I am running with the SPAS 12, the MP4 for free, some C4, 12 gauge shotgun shells and magnum ammo. So as you can probably tell from the video, I am reviewing all the shotguns. Well, all of them bar the 40mm because I don't like that and I don't think I have enough time. And also this is the second time I've done this commentary, a 15-minute commentary, right? And this is the second time I'm doing it because last time I recorded there was just this annoying in my mic and it was horrible. I really hope it's not happening this time. But anyway, let us continue. Catching my breath. Okay, there are 6 shotguns total, including the 40mm shotgun, but I'm only going to talk about 5. So those shotguns are the M870, the Saiga shotgun, the SPAS 12 with the USAS, and the NS2000. Within those 5 shotguns there are 2 types, pump action and semi-automatic. Now generally pump actions are more powerful with a slow fire rate, and these semi-automatics are less powerful with a quicker fire rate. So let's move on to the pump actions first. The gameplay in the background I'll talk about in a bit, but let's talk about stats and stuff first. So the shotguns, all shotguns actually, you can either have buckshot, which is 12 tiny bullets within a shell, and each one of those bullets does damage, or you can have slugs, which is just like a big bullet that just goes boom out of your gun. So I'm going to talk about the buckshot first. With pump action shotguns, the buckshots per bullet that comes out of the shell do 12.5 damage up to 8 meters, and then they begin to drop off after that. And at 18 meters they reach 6.0 damage. So at 18 meters and past there, each bullet will do 6.0 damage, and that's not really a lot because the spread shooting at that distance will just be useless. So no point in using shotguns like that at long range. If you put magnum ammo on it, then it will bring up the damage to 15.6 up to 8 meters, and then 7.5 up to past 18. But really, it's not that worth it. I guess it might just. No, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest, with shotguns, unless you're running slugs. But let's talk about pump action shotguns with slugs. Without magnum ammo, each slug does 100 damage up to 10 meters. So it's a one-hit kill to somebody who's not running body armor up to 10 meters. And then the max range for it is 35 meters. So past 35 meters you will do 50 damage. Now if you want to do the math yourself, feel free for magnum ammo, but I'm going to do the math for you. For you with a TH. Up to 10 meters it does 125 damage, so that just basically increases the one-hit kill range, which is great. That's why I always run magnum ammo with a slug. And then at 35 meters being the max range, it'll do 62.5, and beyond 35 meters it'll do that as well. So it's still a 2-shot kill from a distance, but it does extend that 1-shot kill range, which is nice. So all pump action shotguns fire at 85 rounds per minute. Doesn't matter what one you choose, they will all do the same 85 rounds per minute with a 0.75 second, no, a 0.7 seconds between rounds. So sometimes you'll see me fire quite rapidly, just like bang bang, and that's quite good, although like just right there. But it does lose a tiny bit of accuracy when you do that. So each pump action shotgun also has a 4-round magazine, so that's nice. It's not huge. You probably want to get like extended mags or something for it on that second perk or something. So let's talk about the reload of the pump action shotguns. Oh, there's so much to get through. Catching my breath, catching my breath, catching my breath for like the 4th time because I've already done this commentary once. Arrgh. But anyway. Shotguns reload differently to every other weapon because you have to reload each shell separately. So it kind of does it in 3 stages. There's the first shell, and then there's the remaining shells, and then there's the reload animation. You know, the I'm ready animation. Yeah? So you probably get what I mean. So for the M870, the first shell takes 0.75 seconds to be reloaded into the chamber, I guess. And then the next shell after that, and so on and so on, take 0.69 to be reloaded in. And then after all the shells have gone in, it takes 1 second for the animation to go So it's quite average. It is quite fast. It's pretty good compared to all the others. Well, they're all about the same really. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. Moving on to the SPAS 12, as you can see, it's pretty much the same. It's got a 0.78 first shell, so it's a tiny bit slower, but still not a lot. And then the next shell takes 0.72, which is again tiny bit slower, and then it takes 1 second for the animation. So it is a tiny bit slower than the M870, so, but it doesn't matter. To be honest, it really doesn't matter. And the slowest, I guess, would be the NS2000. It takes 0.63 for the first shell to go in, faster than all the others, and it takes 0.53 for the next shells to go in, again, faster than all the others, but it has a longer kind of ready animation. It takes 2 seconds to be ready. So the milliseconds you save with the adding shells just gets taken away completely with the reload animation. So it is the slowest shotgun, but not by a lot. I mean, if you're reloading, you want to be in cover anyway, like I keep saying, so go ahead, use whichever shotgun you like. They're all brilliant in my opinion. I'm going to move on to semi-automatics now. Semi-automatics also have a buckshot and a slug option. The buckshots have 6, what are they called? 6 little bucks, I guess, in them. So each one of those do exactly the same amount of damage as the pump action shotguns, 12.5 up to 8 meters, 6.6 up to and past 18 meters, and it's going to be the same with the Magnum ammo, but the slugs is where it's different. The slugs do 39 damage without Magnum ammo, up to 8 meters, and then it drops down to 64 meters, and at that and past that range it does 28 damage per slug. So they are pretty good. With Magnum ammo it'll do 48.75 up to 8 meters, and then past that it will do 35 past 64 meters. Sorry, it drops off to 64 and then meters, which it does 35. You'll get what I mean. So if you look at that, either way it's going to be a 3-shot kill for close range, and more for far, so it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. So just use it for body armor or something. Really, don't waste Magnum ammo on a semi-automatic. Let's turn over my lovely stat sheet. Wow. Okay, as you can probably tell, all semi-automatic shotguns have a 6-round magazine, and because they have a magazine, they reload like normal. It takes, for the Saiga, it takes 2.04 seconds for the counter to change, and it takes 4.1 seconds to completely reload. With the USAS, it takes 2.4 seconds for the counter to change and 4 seconds to reload, and they both fire at 300 RPM. How much is that between shots? That is 0.2 seconds between each shot, so that's pretty good. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say about all the shotguns. If you want to go for a normal, well, whichever shotgun you want to go for in either category, just go by how good it looks, really. I love how the SPAS looks, so I always use the SPAS. It's completely badass. Look at it. Just look at it. See? So, yeah, it does. They don't have iron sights. If you want to aim down the sights, you can. It just zooms in slightly, and the crosshair changes for the slugs, but that's about it. And muzzle flash don't matter either, because you're just firing for like a split second. I guess with the semi-automatics it matters a little bit, but it's really a tiny amount of muzzle flash. It's gone in a second, and you can still see where you're aiming, and it's got a huge kind of circle where you aim in, so you're not exactly going to lose someone. Here I fail completely. It's kind of like, I will get him, I miss, I will get him, I miss, I get sniped. But anyway, I do realise Swordsman75 done a bunch of weapon reviews, and he gave all the stats and things, but I don't know where he's gone. He's kind of just disappeared. I haven't seen a video from him in ages. He's doing StarCraft 2 now, and I like those videos, but he's just disappeared from Bad Company 2, which upsets me. But anyway, I'm not trying to copy him by any means. I'm just kind of giving my own thoughts and giving the stats as well, because I know people like stats, and not everybody knows of his videos. But let's talk about gameplay now, after I take a drink, because I'm parched. Oh, that feels much better. I've been talking for so long now. Really, it's just kind of like... But you can probably tell from this gameplay, I'm dying a fair bit. Right now I'm probably still in negative KD. I've probably died more times than I've killed somebody, so you'll probably notice as well if you've watched all my other videos, I don't post insanely high scores, I don't post insanely mad KDs. In fact, my KD in total is maybe 1.5. Like, I do die a fair amount. Right here is a great example of being a spawn point. I seen all my team were dead, I hid, I'm right next to the objective, and they all spawned on me, which was great. So you could probably see earlier as well what I'm going to do right now. I'm running with C4, so when I do a plant like this, I trap it. I literally arm the objective twice, but I'm not arming it to blow it up. Well, that sounds silly. I'm not putting C4 on it to blow it up. I'm putting C4 to trap, like that guy there. He was trying to arm the disarm the objective, and I was putting C4 on it, and blew it up. He died. It's a great way to defend. It's a great way to get kills, and it's so much fun. You know, it really must piss the other person off. So you've seen me do that quite a lot, and the other day I actually got quite a few kills. I got like a quad kill by doing that. Everybody just swarming around. I had 2 packs of C4 planted on that objective. I flicked the switch, boom, mass death, and it was just dead fun. So I don't think there was much to say about the past content, I guess. Right now I'm going to do a flank maneuver. I'm going on top because I've noticed nobody ever attacks from the top. They don't expect you to attack from the top. They think this is our building, we own the roofs, and they don't. You can easily get up there, get a kill. Look, there's 2 more people sitting up. There's a Wookiee and what's that, an assault. They're just sitting up there, bang bang, and right now it's just hilarious. I kind of look down there, look down this hole here, I see loads of people, and I accidentally get on a ladder, and it was by complete accident that I dropped down, and I managed to get about 3 kills. 2, 3, then I die, and I get revived, and I die again. But anyway, this entire match was so much fun, because we were like struggling right on the edge. I was dying loads, and that's fine, you know, I'm okay with dying a lot. As long as the match is fun, and this match was completely fun. We had a great team assaulting, we had a great team defending, and it was just a real struggle, and I like that in this game. It's just great. So I do realise though, we want to win, you know, we really do want to win, and we've got about 20 tickets left. So I decided to go up here again because nobody ever comes up here. I plant down some C4 because I just want to clear the room before I jump down. You know, I see people down there. I'm not trying to blow up the objective with C4, okay? I'm not for that unless I really have to, and my team are being complete and utter dicks to me, which I'll talk about in another video which I've planned. You guys should look forward to that, it's great. But anyway, I see a bunch of people down there. I completely missed that guy, which is a bit silly of me. So I think I'll take a shot to my behind. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Ignore what I said. But I got a shot from my left, slightly behind. And I jumped down because I didn't want to die. And then I seen some guy there, and I completely missed the next guy to my left. And he took me out, which was fine. But because I had such a good success coming from the top, I decided to go up there again. And it kind of works. Really, try it. If you're really pushing forward on the front lines, then they're not going to expect you to come down from the top. Right here, I tried to clear the room with C4. Nobody's already in. This guy completely ignores me and gets his ass killed. I plant some C4 down, and this is the end of the round. We've got, what? We've got in single-digit tickets now, so it's either all or nothing, and I managed to actually get the plant, even though I do die. So the video is pretty much over now. We win this round by a whisker, by a hair, whatever you call it. Not actually, don't go buy a whisker or buy a hare or a rabbit or something. I mean B-Y, not B-U-Y. Yeah, I assume you're all intelligent enough to know what I meant. But we win by a very small margin, and it was just so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like hearing stats. And look forward to more videos. Thank you all for watching, and you're all brilliant, and I love you all. Goodbye, everyone.